and the value and the redistribution of wealth that is yet to occur, people are going to be very happy with whatever financial instruments it is that they have from that point going forward that will be backed by actual intrinsic value. I believe that that's where it is that we're heading. So what it is that I'm saying is that, cryptocurrency exists as an alternative because of all the tyranny, because of all of the corruption. But what happens when you remove all the tyranny and you remove all of the corruption? And all of a sudden people aren't getting killed for creating their own financial instruments. So I'm sure blockchain, obviously, as the technology, will still have its place. But I think what it is that I'm alluding to is that the whole financial scape will look completely different, especially with the redistribution of 80% of the world's wealth into 99% of the world's hands. And,
But how does that happen?
How does that happen?
Yeah, like you just said, how do you
all of the assets that have been acquired have been unlawfully acquired through the basis of fraud.
But how do you get? And I totally get it, and I'm not being disrespectful here in any way, shape, or form. I'm just being real about this. How do you get the people in power that made this system, that are paying these people exuberant amounts of money to stay in the club? How do you say, well, hey, man, this is fraud, so let's go? Like, how do you actually make that happen? Because I mean, they've got the weapons, they've got the missiles, they've got the laws all set in place, and they can just flip a switch and look who won, man. I hope you got a great idea.
And there's a lot of puzzle pieces and a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
One of them is a good military faction. By the way, I work with high-level telecommunications experts and military consultants who has a message to give to you. V, if you're watching this, I'm going to try to give the message as good as I can. She said that you do a good job, but she says that when you go off on your own tangents and you're sort of intuitively, subconsciously piecing together, speaking out loud, she says that a lot of the times you're a lot closer than you think, and you're a lot closer than you would be with a lot of the conversations it is that you're having. She wanted me to let you know that.
Thank you.
So basically, it's a job for the people, and it's a job for the good military. I mean, let's face it, if we don't have white hats helping us, we are screwed. Because, as you know, there are forces beyond our control as, normal people. So let's just pray to God that the rumors are true. And there are good people on our side. If you look at a lot of the executive orders that have been passed, a lot of them are actually leading towards common law. And obviously a big part of common law comes with revealing the fraud. In fact, there was galactic policies that were released. So what that means is that right now you have more rights in space than you do here on Earth. But don't fret, because that will change, and it will form the basis of us formulating our rights here on Earth, because the rules of space are being set up within regards to colonization and so forth and so on. And those rules don't allow any private corporation to just plop a flag onto a planet and claim it as well as its resources. And essentially it's freedom and galactic jurisdiction in space that prohibits, of course, slavery or any corporatization or anything like that. So when we start looking at the rules within regards to space, we actually start looking at the rules within regards to Earth. Because in figuring out how we can coexist within freedom in space, we're we're figuring out how to coexist within acquiring and retaining individual and collective freedom, not only in space, but any space we occupy, including Earth. And this is very interesting. Now, another thing is that us, the people, we have public court proceedings in Canada. The Canadian government has been blocked at every angle by us. With this very simple knowledge it is that I've gone ahead and told you, which lies at the basis of the fact that the rules of civil procedure do not apply to us, the people.